day set aside to pay tribute to the working men and women of our country. And we all know that it's celebrated on the first Monday in September. The holiday was actually originated in Canada. And then in 1882, an American labor leader named Peter McGuire decided to organize the first American Labor Day on September 5th, 1882 in New York City. You know, everything started in New York City. So how was the day chosen for the Labor Day celebration? The Workers' Union chose the first Monday in September because it was the midway point between the 4th of July and Thanksgiving Day. They wanted to have a break in between that long stretch of working. Makes sense to me. The idea of a Labor Day celebration spread quickly throughout the United States, and in many states it was designated as a holiday before the presidential decree actively made it a holiday. Now in 1894, 12 years, you know, things always take a while in our country. 12 years after the first Labor Day celebration in New York City, President Grover Cleveland signed into law the official recognition of Labor Day on the first Monday in September as a federal holiday. But there's a very interesting and tragic story behind that presidential decree. That same year, 1894, union workers of the American Railway Union at the Pullman Company in Chicago, Illinois, were staging a strike. That's significant because back then there was no Federal Express, there was no UPS, there were no Postal Service airplanes. So when they went on strike, that was a major problem. The country literally came to a standstill. So President Grover Cleveland, who was not a labor union supporter, decided to deploy federal troops and U.S. Marshals to the Pullman strike to forcibly put an end to that strike. Unfortunately, that decision and that action resulted in the death of 34 of those Pullmen. The country was absolutely outraged. President Cleveland realized too late that he had made a grave political career mistake and the political damage that had been done because of that choice. He needed to rectify it. He needed to rectify it quickly in order to try and save face also. So he decided to make reconciliation with the labor unions and make them a top priority. So legislation making Labor Day a national holiday was rushed through Congress. They got a 100% unanimous vote, and it was signed into law just 6 days after the end of the Pullman strike. He won the battle, but unfortunately, he lost the war. In today's time, Labor Day seems to carry less significance as a celebration of working people and more significant as the last summer holiday. Another trip to the beach, another cookout, because this is the only major holiday before the cool season sets in. We must remember it's the everyday common worker who made this country what it is today. It's appropriate that as a nation, we pay tribute to the creator of this nation's freedoms, strength, and leadership, the American worker. Happy Labor Day to everyone here and to those who are not here. Happy Labor Day. September is National Courtesy Month. So when you wave at other drivers, please use all of your fingers. Just a suggestion.